Think back to high school. Think of the name of your favorite teacher. The one who made you feel seen. The one who saw potential in you and drew it out and made you into something more. The one who inspired you. Now think of the names of the other teachers you had that same year. You probably can't remember, because they didn't impact you. They showed up, did the job of disseminating information, but they weren't more than a teacher. They weren't a leader. Leadership isn't taught very often in high school, or sometimes even in college, and even fewer opportunities exist to learn true leadership on the job. So our employees tend to have a very outdated or completely misaligned perspective on what leaders are and what leaders do. They may think of leaders as lofty, above us, untouchable, remarkable, but unattainable. We could never be like them. We could never have their gravitas. We could never be as smart. We could never have their charisma. Or perhaps we could be them, but we assume that elaborate degrees, years of schooling that we can't afford or fit into our schedules is the key to becoming the leaders we wish we could be. Or worse, we have a lifetime of bad experiences with managers who left us feeling soured, timid, afraid to speak up, or even have an opinion at all sometimes. We hated them, and it taints our interactions with our managers and our jobs moving forward. Can we really trust them? Or are they out to better themselves and not us? So the next generation revolted, protested, looked to other economic models to save them, took to the streets to make their pain and struggles known, that they wouldn't stand for it anymore, that they couldn't live another day in an unhealthy environment where management didn't lead well. Or even worse, they suffered alone, quietly disengaging from their jobs, while seeking the fulfillment they needed in other places, surfing YouTube, listening to podcasts, anyway, to learn safely on their own without risk of judgment, yearning to be the leaders they don't have, with no trust in their senior management to provide it at work, and with no perceived hope in that changing anytime soon. Or worse yet for us, they leave to work for a true leader, someone who inspires them, and we lose their talent and their knowledge to our competition. And we're surprised, somehow, by our staff turnover. The reality is, leaders are hiding in our midst at every turn, within our existing teams. Quietly having conversations with their peers over Zoom, mentoring the new hires out of the goodness of their hearts, setting up group happy hours for after-work team building, bringing in cake for birthdays, and they don't always have the titles we expect. In fact, most of the time, they don't. They're hiding in the background, dutifully doing their jobs while shouldering the burden of leadership for the people around them. They want to learn how to do it better. We need them to learn how to do it better. We need to know who they are, how to encourage them to be more, to be who they already want to be, but don't see a path forward or have the resources they need at their fingertips. Talent is sitting dormant within our four walls. A depth of capability and latent potential ready to be harnessed in a diverse national or international workforce, or especially in a remote workforce. Identifying, cultivating, nurturing, and promoting talent from within is more difficult than ever. How do we find the next leaders? How do we develop them in 2021, 2022, and beyond? How do we deliver the guidance they need with bespoke levels of personalization and with a content that inspires them and creates the environment for success? We need a solution to help inspire our next generation of leaders, engage with them personally, mentor and coach them up, and provide them the digital resources to be successful. In short, we need Ritrovo to inspire, engage, and activate.